Maagua. Oh, a day feels so slow. Feels like a lot of time has already passed, but it's 10:45. It's not too bad. It's actually not too late from when I normally start, but I got up early. And so I feel like it's been slow and lazy because I'm only now getting up, even though I've been up for a few hours, I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do some chi. Let's do it. Let's do it. If I don't, then I won't have done it. So let's do it. Let's do this. Do this, Carly. Welcome, world. Thank you for having me. All right. Loosen up the joints, then loosen up the joints, and loosen up the joints with my left foot. Loosen up my joints, loosen up the joints, loosen up the joints on my right foot, on the knee. Like my knee, my right knee, it's kind of stuck in, like it got better, but then it didn't completely get better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Do I need to give it a rest? I'm thinking maybe that's what it is. I need to give it a break. What is that? Sounds like a cat. Is that a cat? Or is that a bag? A cat, a bag, a cat, a bag, a cat, bag, a cat, bag, a cat, bag, a cat, a bag, a cat, a bag, cat, a bag, cat, a bag. Hips, legs, hips, legs, knees, toes. Hips, legs, hips, legs, hips, legs, hips. Please, 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 universe. Please, please. Oh, universe, please, please. We can do it. You can do it. We can do it together. Look at this world. Look at this world. Look at this world. Nobody, don't worry about nobody else. Nobody cares what you're doing. But it's good to put yourself out there, right? Don't hurt other people. You know what I'm saying? Don't hurt other people. You just, yeah. Like, it's hard though. People will be people. Us humans, us humans. Everybody, quiet down. Speak up. The people just learn to listen and keep their mouths shut, or just at least wait before they respond. Take it in first, because it's also important to speak up. So I guess maybe you take a step back, listen, and then speak up. That sounds about right, right? If only everyone could. Breathing doesn't always help. It kind of doesn't. I don't know. Does it? It's supposed to, but it doesn't always help. Um, um, I don't know. What works for you? Does what works for me work for you? Does what works for you work for me? I don't know. But maybe it'll work for somebody. Somebody, 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 somebody. Somebody, 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 somebody's somebody, somebody. And do some warm up. Let's start with a horsey stance. Hello, hello. How are you today? Feeling slow today. Hmm. I'm riding my horse, riding my horse, riding my horse, horse, riding horse there. Mm, mm, riding horse there. Mm, mm. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up. Good. G-O-O-D. 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 Look, I'm doing yoga. I want to be flexible. It's taking long. It takes a while, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know. Depends on how you do it. I'm not super pushing it, but I do stretching every day, but I don't push it. I'm not doing like the Chinese style where I break my legs. Um, but is that a technique? Does that work? They tell us not to do that. They tell us not to bounce. They tell us not to force it into pain. Clouds in the sky. You can see through the little empty spots into the sky through the clouds. It's like, I love this. Sky through branches. This is very yoga. Yoga. Okay, let me do some floor work. Me snap. James Gunn said, "There can in my belly." What to do? Do you need to ask what to do? Do people need to ask what to do? I mean, apparently that's the question, but does it need asking? If not to anyone, but not even to yourself, to yourself. When really the point is to just do, to 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 do, 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 do. Hit you with that do, 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 with the do, 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 do. Hit you with the do, 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 do. Hit you with the hit you with hit you with do, do, do. The sun is in the sky. It's shining down on me, making me sweat, make me regret. No, I don't want. So you got, I see it, and that's okay. It's good. Cause I'm alive. If I'm alive. If I'm alive. If I'm alive. Woo! There are green spots in jars. The sun makes it all warm inside. Is that mold? I don't know. Maybe it's like moss, cause it grows. Well, so does mold. I don't know. Who really cares? Well, I don't know. Maybe you, maybe me. I don't know. I don't know. It's like the most perfect word. I don't know. 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 But they always say when you don't know, look for the answer. Don't ask somebody else because they don't know either. Or even if they do, or maybe they don't, and they have to look it up themselves. So why don't you look it up, right? So way it's kind of like to be self-sufficient and not ask for help. But there are times when asking for help is important, and we don't always know when to ask for help or how. I'm too embarrassed to ask for help. I'm too embarrassed. How do we break through this barrier? How do we stop ourselves from stopping ourselves? I don't know, yo. Sometimes you hit rock bottom and then finally you do something about it, right? No one really can help you but you, even though you want help. So what do you do? What do you do when you need some help? Don't ask. I don't know, maybe nobody. Ask yourself, cause you are the one to make the change. Yeah, make the change. Hit you with a did it. So, I really liked it when Blackpink was up on my area. It's, it's good music, it's fun, it's empowering. You know what I'm saying? Can I not motivate and inspire myself without an outside source of inspiration? I'm telling myself, oh, I need inspiration. I need motivation. I need from out there. But is this me inspiring myself? Me motivating myself to do shit? Or am I just procrastinating right now? I am. Sweat, sweat. All right, so let's stretch. Try to stretch with your mom, stretch with your dad. Check out those baby stretches, y'all. Babies can stretch, baby stretch, just like babies. Take your time. Don't expect results right away. The sun heals as it destroys. Let the sweat blend. You know what's nice about this is that I get to talk. I don't really talk much, and I want to connect and I want to talk, but I don't always feel like I'm being heard or that anyone cares to listen or to hear what I have to say. And even if I do, I have a hard time um using language to express what I really mean, especially when I'm put on the spot. I kind of lose I don't know, all my knowledge of words and what I'm actually trying to say. And all of a sudden, I'm just grasping words out of the air that sound right, but it's not even what I actually mean. And then people misunderstand me and I have to correct myself. And I'm like, Carl, just shut up. But frustrating. You ever feel misunderstood like that? I feel that way all the time. Oh, I love you too. And thank you for listening. Thank you. I always appreciate it when people give me a space to talk and acknowledge. But this is a nice space for me to just talk into the universe. And it's kind of like I'm talking to someone. I suppose this is how people who say they talk to God or talk to their dead relative talk. Is anyone out there watching me now? I just want to say hello. Thank you. I mean, there might not be anyone out there right now. I mean, how's like it's like being on YouTube, like you know what I'm saying? Like there is one person watching me now. So grateful. But if I had not invited them, would there be someone watching? Even if no one's watching on YouTube, is someone watching on YouTube? You never know. You could have YouTube in the background. It's showing it right now, so there'd be a salamander right there, an ant over there, a spider over there. Maybe they're watching screen. Maybe they have mobile devices that we don't know about. Okay, let's not go there. Aw, thank so it's it's all for you. See spiders every day. One, two, three. Salamander. There's at least three spiders that I see right now. One, two, three, four, five. Five spiders on my wall. All right, let's get to this. I am not doing what I came here to do, or am I? I want to be flexible. Uh, Instead of saying what we want, there's that idea that you put into the world, what you want. And part of that is instead of saying what you want, you say what you have. I'm so flexible. I am flex master. I am so flexible. I am very flexible. I'm so flexible. I'm so flexible. I flex so well. Look at me flex. I'm flexible. Look at me. I'm so flexible. Look at me. I'm so flexible. So flexible. So flexible. I have toes. So what? Other people got toes too. You know what? You're just talking to yourself anyway. So who cares? Who cares? Who cares? There's a little ant. Just running around like a crazy person. Does he know what he's doing? He or she or it or whatever? Do they know what they're doing? They're running around in circles. They look super lost. I mean, I really wish bugs and animals could communicate because I would love to. Well, this is assuming that they have, I guess, I don't know, what do you call it? A higher intellect or whatever. Because if they can't communicate even though they speak and all they say is or if they say eat, 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 food, food, food. I mean, I guess that's still communicating, but I kind of wish I could communicate more. But even then, though, actually, if they were able to say just eat, 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 I'll be like, okay, they're hungry, or lost, 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 I'm lost, or I guess that's fine. I'd be happy with that. I can't expect them to be like scientists or like human beings, right? I'm sweating. Jeez, am I losing weight? Am I losing weight now? Because I'm so skinny fat? Carl, focus on your stretch. You're supposed to be doing this. Well, I want to be doing this for 20 and 30, and within that time, get down lower from my waist instead of my upper body pulling me down. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah. Good job, Carl. Wow. 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 And what am I going to do today? I'm going to do an errand. I'm going to bring something to the USPS. Today's a Giggles and Games day, so I should edit. I need to finish the song for this week. I need to watch the Acolyte. And that show is over. We're still doing it. Normally in my practice, I do the Yang style 8 form, and I do it at least the minimal 4 times. And I do it twice facing and twice away. I like to think that the first 2 times I'm really just looking for accuracy of my movements and not really trying to make my practice deeper. But really, I'm just almost doing it same, though I do on the last 2 times make my practice slightly deeper. Deeper. People are like, what does that even mean? Deeper. Deeper. Well, I don't know what you get from that. Maybe you get it. Maybe you don't. Maybe it doesn't even matter. Why am I even talking? Why am I even talking to myself? I'm procrastinating. Duh. Okay, let's go. That right. Sometimes a look. There's a look right to you. I have to relax my fingers, otherwise my left hand, one of the fingers or two, they start wiggling, wobbling, like a nerve thing. I remember my sister saw me pointing something out with my left hand. She wondered if I was okay because my hands were all jittery. Am I okay? Is that natural? I mean, you go to a doctor, and a lot of times they just don't know anything. It's kind of hard to diagnose sometimes anything, so they kind of say some general stuff that you could find yourself or on the internet or just asking anyone really. It's only seems like it matters when it's something serious, like you're almost too late, unless they can find out very specifically and very accurately from blood work or something, from some kind of screen. So I guess screenings are good, right? I guess, right? Yeah, I guess. Better than nothing. Otherwise, if you're like sick, you have a little problem, I don't know, maybe just ask somebody or you check the internet. That's why I love YouTube. I just learn on YouTube. You learn lots of things. Doesn't mean everything is correct or right or wrong, but there's always something to learn and can be very entertaining. YouTube, I guess that is my social platform for us, like, about social stuff and on. I'm like, I'm not on anything. I'm not on. I mean, I have, but I don't really. I'm not very active on other platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all those things. Even though I'm trying to post more now, but I am on the YouTube. Even if I'm not posting nothing, I am on there. I am on there. So I guess I know a little about that. Again, this is for my own benefit. I'm talking to myself. My own benefit. Talking to the universe. And filming it just um kind of aids in my doing this. Because would I be doing this if I didn't think there could be a possibility that someone watches this? Probably not. So this is a really good tool, even if no one ever watches it, for me to talk and express. I think that's important. Maybe everyone should do that. Everyone should be on a camera, even though no one watches. Do it for yourself. Mhm. It's good practice for different things. Good practice. Good practice. Good practice. Good practice. Oh, back row. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start over. My mind. Oh crap. People are watching. Thank you, Polar Bear. I appreciate it. Polar Bear. Have you ever done one of those polar plunges? Or what do you call those? I have I have taken cold showers only. I have not yet done one of those cold plunges. But let me start over because for some reason, probably because I'm thinking so much and talking, thinking out loud is what I do. Think out loud that I lost my focus. Appreciate that. There's like two people watching me. If you have any questions actually about Tai Chi, feel free. I'll impart what little I know. This is just practice myself. This is called repulsing the monkey. I'm not really sure why we're repulsing any monkey. Uh-huh. The ape form yang style. Graceful. Will we all make it? Nobody knows. But if we stay hopeful and faith, it will grow. Will it will be something? Well, if I could, I would be naked. I prefer, I think. At least I do at home. Everybody has to live. There's the truth of this world. Everybody has to live. Two times. Oh, Laquita, you're still here, I think. There's the Uno. Carl, why are you checking to see if he's here? Well, because if there is someone here, I want to make sure I acknowledge them, not take them for granted. Is that really why you're checking? Oh, maybe it's a little bit of both. Is that all right with you? Yes. I think it's all right. I think it's okay. It's all okay. So I did one, two, three. Like I'm about to go do a high dive. Lost my balance. See that? You see that? Like some soft serve. Yeah, soft serve. Yeah, some fruit and jello. Yes. Heal the world, make it a better place. Do the entire universe Joy is a good word. Joy, why not? We can only be joyful. Some people say that no one is ever truly happy, or they're not truly happy, or there's no such thing as just being happy all the time. But you can have joy, moments of joy. Yes. I think I'm back on the side now. I'm gonna take a sip for you sip. I think just a tiny sip. Don't take a gulp. That's the way I think we should do it when we're out in like a desert, very hot place. Wear something that covers your entire body and head. Have a little water, but only take tiny sips. And I feel that you will last a lot longer and have more energy. It seemed to have worked for me at Woodstock. What was it, 94? I had a, what do you call it? A camel back water thing, hot in the sun, shade on my face, my head, and I was chill and had energy. Was never thirsty. Oh, what do you know? That left hand, what was it doing? I don't think it was in its right position. Seemed off. Uh, walk off this patio because I'm actually trying to do it accurately, in which there isn't enough space. When it comes to painting, I want to be a painter. I want to be an artist. I've been trying to draw recently. I've drawn before, but I'm attempting a project, and it's like learning art just by doing. It's very interesting and very tedious, and it takes a very long time when you do it that way. And I kind of need to be working faster because it's not for me, it's for my future. You might say, you need to be making some money. And all I need is enough for rent and standard everyday living bills. That's all I need, really. That's all I need. I could make just $200 a month, at least for now. I mean, in the next 2 months or so, that would be an accomplishment for me. Though I see these videos, YouTubers like $10,000 a month in 3 months. Like, they have something. They have some kind of talent or something. I mean, I can watch them and see what they're doing, but it hasn't completely spoken to me, but I am absorbing it. What do people like me do? I don't really like the saltiness of my sweat or any sweat for that matter. So when I finish, I typically shake it off. Let's hold the ball between our hands. Can you actually feel the energy between your hands? Can I feel and manipulate it? Feels like I'm pushing through water. All right, we're gonna do some more breathing and stay lower, like so. To your diaphragm. Focus on the breathing. Let's do two more. In through your nose, out with the mouth. Can you feel it? With the practice of Qigong and Tai Chi, We did not do any qigong, but in any case, in that practice, it is said that you put the centers of each palm over the center of your body, which is called the dantian, which is an inch and a half below. For men, it's left and then right over left, and women, it's right and then left over right. It's just something that has been done. I can't really explain why gender matters or why the positioning matters, other than that it might have to do with meridian lines, but that's something that I can look into in the future. I would like to know myself. So it's up to you if you want to do this or not, but you put it over there. And it is also said that a lot of nutrients and lots of good things are in your saliva after this practice. And so you want to give it to yourself by swallowing 3 times and following it down to your tian, the center of your body. You just visualize it going down, and you can do that 3 times. I'm going to close my eyes, and when you're done, you can drop your hands. Just go at your own pace and at your own time. Thank you for joining me in the judgment free zone. This is the traditional salute for respect. Heaven, earth, and I also like to adopt the idea of heart and friendship, peace, respect. Have a good day.